Stewart Davis, now joined by author David Pridham, who has a series of books about bringing the world of inventors and inventions to kids titled If Not You. David, how are you?
Hey, Stewart, I'm very good. Thank you for having me.
And now you co-wrote these books with your wife, Emberly, is that correct?
I did. It's a funny story. I would often go out to events or meet people with my wife, and they'd ask me what I did for a living. And when I started explaining the intricacies of inventing and inventions, patent licensing, their eyes would start to glaze over. And my wife would always say, you have to make this a little more approachable so people will understand what it is that you do. And that's sort of how we came about the If Not You, Then Who book series.
And yet you've designed these books to reach children. Can you explain that methodology?
Oh, absolutely. We think, and I know that the most important ideas are those that are generated by this generation of children. When I go speak to kids in classrooms all the time, I say, look to your left and look to your right. The inventor of the next great piece of technology, the inventor of the next great mode of transportation, the inventor of the next great vaccine or some environmental technology that will help save the planet is in this room.
Now that you've explained reaching out to children, can you kind of just extrapolate upon that? If not you, it sounds like go ahead and you take the bull by the horns.
Absolutely. It's important for kids to know that their ideas have merit, they're important, and they're their unique ideas, and they should every day write down ideas they have, inventions they come up with.
Talking with David Pridham, who along with his wife Emberly has written a series of children's books, If Not You. And can you tell us, there's an Inventors Club, I believe. If Not You, Then Who Young Inventors Club. Can you tell us about that?
There is. And again, when we go to speak to classrooms of children, one of the responses we would get is, how can I invent and how can I get feedback on my work? And so we created what we call the Young Inventors Club. And the Young Inventors Club is really a forum of children inventors across the country that go in, compete in challenges for prizes, and also submit their inventions for review by adults who give feedback on ideas that kids have in a constructive way. And you can learn more about the Young Inventors Club on our website, theyounginventorsclub.com, and you can go and join. It's free to join, and it's free to participate in all the challenges. And then you can also learn more about that Inventors Club on Instagram at the Young Inventors Club.
And I would assume that's where these young listeners can also go and find your books and bring them home.
Yeah, they can go to our website is ifnotoubooks.com, and you can go and read more about the books, and you can actually purchase the books there or wherever you get your books. And then we're also on Instagram at If Not You Books.
Well, David Pridham, thank you so much for joining us. It's a great series of books, and I encourage all of our listeners to go out and find them.
Great, Stuart. Thank you so much for having me.